the channel. I'm Erastus from Garment Creations, and on this channel you get tips and tricks to amplify your heat print business. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. I also appreciate if you can join the Facebook group. It's called Fire Up the Heat Press. So that's Fire Up the Heat Press on Facebook, and in that group you can drop your work, ask questions, and talk to people doing it full time or as a hobby. Again, facebook.com/Fire Up the Heat Press. I also wanted to drop in and let you guys know, if you're watching this like the week before Black Friday, you are missing out. There's a 50% off deal on the website. That's garmentcreations.com. Entire site is 50% off. That means you can get some DTG transfers, 50% off. You can get Photoshop courses, 50% off. You can get GC Sublimation paper, 50% off. Like, the entire store is 50% off right now. Don't miss out. But today, I just want to tell y'all, welcome to this video. I'm going to be walking y'all super quick through the process for DTG on a shirt, just for beginners. Okay, so we're not diving in none of this. I'm going to take you through the pre-treat process. I'm going to take you to the loading process, and I'm also going to take you to the full printing process from start to end on the printing process of DTG with my free jet 330 plus right there. All right, and we'll be using, you can see the lineup of stars back there, but today I'll be using this pink shirt. Here's the first shirt that's already been printed. Okay, so you can see this is direct to garment. So I'm gonna walk you through the process of printing that shirt, and we're doing that live. You feel me? So if you're for first time here, let me know in the comments first time. If you've been away for a while, tell me, yo, I can't wait. Like, I cannot believe you're here. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. All right. But again, please smash the like button, share this with somebody, let them know, yo, he's live on YouTube. And also drop this in the Facebook group too. If you're in there, drop it in. I'm gonna approve it. But yes, sir, we go. First step to DTG, right? I'm gonna walk y'all through this real quick. I'm holding the phone. There's no tripod, so I don't have no equipment into this building I'm in right now. But only thing that's here is the machines. But let's do this. So right now, this is my pre-treat machine. Hey, June. Everybody let me know in the comments where you're joining in from. If you're watching this on replay, comment replay and let me know what city you're joining in from. If you're watching this live, comment live. And if you got a question, put a Q in front of it with your question. All right. So I'm using this Pearl. This is my DTG. This is my pre-treat machine. All right. It's the pre-treat machine. If you're not familiar with DTG, you have to pre-treat the machine. Basically, what that means, there is a special coating. It's a liquid coating that's inside of a bottle down here, all situated. There's some holes connected here that takes everything into the machine. So I go in here, I'm using a Gildan shirt right now. This is a Gildan soft style. And there's some magics you gotta work in here, get everything situated in the machine. But my pre-treat process is simple. All right, so I'm using the machine. You gotta set the density, know what density. You gotta play with it. I'm still in the playing process, but I'm pretty set with 40, between 43 to 45 with a Gildan shirt. All right, so that's with Gildan. So I'm gonna walk you through the process of how I do it, because this one here is already pre-treated. I'm just gonna move it onto the heat press and press it. So the first step is gonna be pre-treat, but I'm gonna unload this one and we'll get into the pre-treat. I'm gonna have to put this phone down for a second, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna put this down. The phone's gonna be moving. It's gonna be moving a lot. All right, but right now I'm just gonna load this up. This is not the process yet. I'm just gonna load this up. I'm gonna dry it. Okay. So with drying the shirts, I gotta find a better place to put this. All right, let's do this. Sorry, y'all. I ain't got no tripod. I'm on an emergency right now. I'm gonna find something to put this on though. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see today. Y'all gonna see. All right, I think we got this. That's what you gotta do. No excuses, just content. All right, you can see me now. We're good. Okay, so it's my heat press. I'm loading the shirt on. It's already pre-treated. And what I do, you get this paper here. I'm gonna trash this one here. So that one got some wrinkles. I don't want to deal with it. So I got my fresh silicone paper here. All this stuff came from Omniprint. All right. So We're still only sticking to Omni because that's where we started. So I'm gonna cover this thing up. And first, my first press, I just wanna get that first tag press for me with the pre-treat process. So I'll just tack it down. I'm at a 7 pressure if you're using one of these sauce machines. So I'm gonna tack it for like 10 seconds. All right, so now I'm gonna open it. This is the pre-treat process, or the curing. This is the curing process of the pre-treat. So we're going backwards now, but because I already have this shirt here, I'm gonna do that. So I flipped the paper, right? I flipped the paper because you want that paper to stay down so long while it's moist, because then that's how you get the wrinkles in the paper. Then that wrinkle is gonna transfer onto your shirt. So I'm gonna press this now, another 20 seconds. All right, so then we're gonna pick it up after every 20 seconds. What heat press I'm using this Stahls. So I'm using this Stahls, this Hytronic. This is the Hytronic. It's a new one. Most people don't know this press. This is the new one. This is the press just came with all the DTG stuff. So this machine was brand new. And yes, I did purchase it. It wasn't sent to me. And no, it's not used. I had to say that because somebody had the nerve to be talking junk on the internet. Oh, you want to buy all this new used equipment? That's y'all worry. But anyway, let's get back to the video. All right, so I flipped it again. I'm going to press it again for another 20 seconds. I'm going to do this until the garment is dry. Usually it takes 3 turns. I do the first one to 10. Second one is like a 15, then a 20. So by this time, my garment should be dry to the touch. What's up, Jesse? What's up, Joan? I'm going to check out the comments in a second. Let's get the content out of the way first. So now my shirt is dry. This shirt here is dry and is ready to be loaded onto the platen there. But once again, I'm going to take y'all through that process once again, the pre-treat process. So I'm going to grab a shirt. All right, so this is my shirt. I'm going to find another spot to put y'all down at. I'm going to be putting y'all down in a lot of places today because I don't have any video equipment right now where I'm at. We're in transition, y'all. I'm in a transition right now. Can't share too much details, but I'm in a transition. But, all right, so I'm going to load up my shirt. And you load this up. It's funny, but this machine, you load it up just like a heat press. You just got to make sure it's straight and center, right? Make sure everything is on here. Bam. And I'm on a extra large shirt. I'll make sure my shirt is centered again. It's important that everything is centered in everything you do in this area, in this garment situation. So now I already have it set, right? So I'm going to pick y'all up now. So all I have to do now is hit the start button. Machine is going to do its thing. It's going to spray. Okay, so I'm going to flip it now. Because now you can see the machine evenly went ahead and coated this thing here. And you tell it exactly how far you want it to go. You can see I told it like, hey, I think it's about 10.5 right here. Okay, because my design is 11 by 11. All right, so that's what we got. Smash the like button real quick if you're finding value to this thing. I know most people watching this video, you may still, you might not have this machine, but it's good content to get. Usually I'll be watching content on stuff before I even get it. You know, that's how you set the vision in place. So now we're going to move this over to the heat press and we're going to dry this the same process we went through a few seconds ago. All right, so I'm going to set this baby back down. Sorry again for the shakes. This is a live video now. People watching this on replay, we apologize for the shakes. So now I'm going to load this up. I'm going to take my sheet, I'm going to cover it. And guess how long we're going to do it for this time? Yeah, you guessed it. I'm just going to do it for like 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds this time around. Let that first initial tag go in. Like right about now, I'm going to open it. And every time I open this thing, I'm going to flip my paper. The garment doesn't move, just my paper flips. Because I don't want that moist to sit in there and catch all that wrinkle. So I'm going to flip that paper around. Okay, just like that. We're going to do it again. Next, I'm going to flip it one more time. Every time, I'm going to feel my garment, making sure my garment is not wet. Like, that's the key. It cannot be wet. Okay? So next, we're going to load up the platen. and we're gonna get this thing loaded up into the FreeJet 330 Plus to print. This is an auto open press. Okay, so it's an automatic open press. As you can see, my shirt is nice and it's dry to the touch. You may not be able to feel it because you're not here, but trust and believe it's dry to the touch. Make sure it's dry to the touch. And some folks may be using the gun where you spray it. I'm not good with like keeping, I'm not good at keeping the shakes from not being in there. So that's why I went with the machine, because I don't trust me. So next step, I'm gonna put this down there. We're gonna load up the platen. All right, so I'm gonna find another spot to put this at. I'm gonna put it right here, matter of fact. Put it right there. All right. Damn. That angle there shows y'all a little too much, but yeah. All right, so I'm gonna load up my platen. Boom. I'm gonna change out something on this platen here. I got it tape on there because I did the DTF transfers with it. So just so you know, the website right now is 50% off everything on the site. So you literally can get DTF prints, $10 prints usually. You get them now for $5 because it's 50% off. And you can gang sheet everything, okay? We also have our GC sublimation paper on the site, 50% off. I don't know how long it's gonna go for. I don't even know if we're gonna make it to Black Friday, bro, because it's all going off the shelf. Ouch. All right, so now the next step, we're just gonna load this up as if it was on a heat press, right? I'm gonna load this up and make sure it's nice and straight. I'll bring this up so y'all can see me, but again, I'm loading it up. I'm upside down. Just gonna load this thing up, stay on top, make sure my collar is always off of the shirt, off of the platen. It's very important. All right, you still wanna look for accuracy. And now I'm just gonna tuck these in. So there's these grooves around here, okay? I'm just gonna tuck this in. You don't need to sit here and stop pushing everything in, right? The key here, you just wanna get it nice and tight so your garment remains flat. All this should be flat. So, and then all this extra here, just tuck it in because they give you room in there. All right, so I'll just tuck these in. Happy Friday, by the way. It was just one of those Fridays for me. I needed to come on here and have y'all keep my company. So meanwhile now, my shirt is nice and flat. I'm just gonna load it up into my FreeJet 330 Plus. Again, making sure everything is tucked in. You don't want anything on the way or in the way. All right, so now I'm gonna do the next step here is to auto adjust. There are some people that do the manual adjust. People suggest manually. Other people suggest automatically. I like the automatic for now, because I just tell the machine what to do, whatever. So I'm gonna push my function and rear button. It's gonna bring the machine, sensor, everything is gonna do its thing there, okay? Meanwhile, I'm gonna get my artwork ready. There's literally nothing I'm doing with the artwork. I'm just gonna come in here and tell this thing to print. Like I opened up my PNG. It has to be a PNG file. I mean, it don't have to be, but this is a PNG file. I'm like down here, but I'm gonna get down here for y'all because this angle seems like it's working. And so now the machine has stopped. It's ready for me to just say print. All right, so next step, I'm just gonna get my design set up and sent over. Okay, if you're finding value to this, I need all 12 of y'all to smash the like button one time. And if you got questions, drop it down below. Old school, what's going on? Yeah, so the steps, the multiple presses to dry the shirt does like slow you down, but it's just part of the process, right? Because you're doing it, you're only drying it for like maybe 40 seconds, but you're doing it in increments. So like it really don't. It's like if I was doing a sublimation shirt and I just leave it there for 90 seconds. I feel like it's the same thing. Like the process that's slow for me is the DTF process with the machine. It is a slow process, but as far as the shirts, like you just gotta wait. Like it's like doing everything you were doing before, but now you're just loading up a shirt and you print on a shirt instead of loading up your paper and going through all that other stuff, you know? But let's go ahead onto the computer. And literally, I'm not gonna do anything because I'm using the same. You'll see the design once it starts coming out. But I'm gonna bring y'all over. I'm gonna bring y'all over into the software, so y'all don't think there's any secrets here, right? So I'm gonna bring y'all over into the software. I'm gonna flip the screen. Smash the like button one time. So this is the screen. This is our design, right? So the software that comes with this thing is the direct rip software. So they have this thing what is called environment. So all I literally have to do is to go in my drop down environment and tell the machine what environment I want to use. I can tell it, hey, I'm on a black shirt, I'm on a dark shirt. So we're on a dark cotton shirt. I already did that. I didn't have to do it again, but I'm gonna do it again because you guys are on here. And then the other thing that I changed here, you can see this color strength. I'm gonna put this to 100. All right. And then the other thing that I do, I already did it to this thing. I add the white underbase right here, but it's already right here. You see it says white underbase. So it's already there. What that means is it's gonna add some white onto the image on the bottom of it to make these colors pop. You feel me? Let's bring that back up. Sorry about the shakes, y'all. Sorry. But now the next thing I'm gonna do, come over here, make sure our sizes is correct. 11 by 11. We're on the centered. We're good. Okay. Next thing here. I already did all this, but because I messed up the environment, just now I have to check all this stuff again, because once you touch the environment, that just resets some stuff. So I'm just telling them, I'm choosing my port here. I'm just telling them my printer. And then the next thing I do down here, I tell it how far I want it to come down. Can't talk right now. 1.5. And then I'm gonna come here. Bam, bam. We're good. All right, so that's about it. We're just gonna now, I like to go to preview. I always want to look at it on my preview screen first. It's the image. It's the best image the customer had for me. So it's important for people to take pictures, man. People don't take pictures. When they need it, then they got trouble. They can't find good photos. Y'all gotta take pictures, man. All right, so now I'm doing here, I'm just gonna say, okay, bam. All right, so now we'll come over here because it's already in my print position, right? Because I did the auto reset, it's already in print position. The machine will not print until it's in this front position. And now he's just gonna do his thing. It's gonna lay out the white. Yep, it's gonna lay out all the white first, and then it will come back and lay out the colors. Let's see if I can rest this over here for y'all. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So much respect. DTG is next on my list. That's it, man. You gotta write those lists down, make a vision board, pray about it, and tackle it one by one. So are you going to restock your sublimation license plates right now? No, I'm sorry, we're not restocking on the sublimation blanks. We're just getting out of the blank business. So whatever is there, if it's gone, there will be no restock on sublimation blanks. That's just blanks. But everything else on the site is 50% off. All right, so that's the white layer coming down. As you can see, it's gonna lay everything white. Everything that's on this artwork is gonna come out white first. So y'all go ahead, smash the like button one time if you like this here. Still need more like button smash, y'all. It's 15 of y'all, that's only 4 people that like to smash this thing. It's important that y'all smash the like button because that's how YouTube let us know, like, man, people are liking your videos. Then they share it to more people. So also share this on everywhere you can. Let some of your homies know. Yo, man, he's on live. Share this in the Facebook group. Not in other people's groups, so you don't get kicked out. But you can share it in the Fire Up the Heat Press group, but you should already be a member of that group. So yeah, so this is gonna get done. I can also, while that's doing it, I'm gonna keep pre-treating. I got a few more shirts to pre-treat. Okay, so that's the process there. You can't just sit and stand still, right? And I could be running both heat presses, but right now, yeah, I can't run 2 heat presses right now because of some situation. When I light both of them, they shut down. There's a breaker the breaker trips. So we still gotta increase some voltages around here or something. So just like that, the white layer is done. Okay, so this first layer is done. That's what the white looks like. The white is the issue for a lot of people. Okay, you just gotta make sure you tweak your whites. You know, keep testing, keep trying. This whole process here, I'm trying to realize like it's everything goes together. You gotta have the right shirt. You gotta have the right We're gonna have some better lighting over here. This lighting is a little dark in this corner, but the entire room is super bright though. But yeah, so you gotta have everything. Everything is it's a formula that works together. So next, all I gotta do is hit this standby button. And it's gonna come right back and finish up the job and add the colors. So this is the DTG process. The same process on hoodies, except you just figure out how much pre-treat you gotta do. And yeah, so now he's gonna throw the color. Right, DTG ink is definitely expensive, so there's not too much testing you can do. You're right, but you know, that's all stuff we gotta charge to the game, right? Charge it to the learning. Soon enough, you won't have to do all that testing because you have to figure out. Yo, Cliff, what machine are you using? This same one? Yeah, you definitely don't want to keep wasting that ink, though. Starting to realize that. But we just refilled on white recently, but you know, I've been printing all these DTF transfers, and my ink is going down. You got the Rico, okay? I think that's the same one A-Dubs production got. Told y'all, man, 2022 we're gonna bring a lot of new things to the channel here. See the embroidery and the cut there. So I'm gonna just give it up to y'all, man. So y'all can already see some things that we're in the new building. Okay, so but that's all I can tell y'all right now. But yeah, we're still in the other building, but we're in transition. Look at that thing. I think it look good. It look good. I think it look good. What y'all think? Let me know. What you think? It's probably not showing its best over here in this dark corner, but that's what you get. That gold is. And even though the image itself was not the best quality that was provided to me, the print quality looks good. I did my best to try to tweak that image in Photoshop. I'm mad that the image was like, the person was laying down on like, it was a photo shoot, looks like they're laying down on the ground with roses around them. And that's the only image, only photo I could get. And that's the full shirt. So next we'll just take this thing off of here and cure it. All right, curing the ink is different than curing the pre-treat. All right, so when you cure the ink, you want to cure it, especially when you're using a heat press. I do it on low pressure, okay, for like 2 turns of 80 seconds. All right, so we're gonna do 2 turns of 80 seconds. So I'm just gonna put this phone down. I'm gonna move this over. That's the thumbnail, y'all. That's the thumbnail. Took a screenshot. Say no. So now I'm just gonna load it up onto the heat press. Now I'm not gonna cover it with this paper. I have this craft paper that came with the machine. I only had one though that came with the machine, so we gotta find some more. Listen, I don't know Omniprint. If y'all watching this video, I need to send me some stuff. Yeah, like, I don't know if y'all sent stuff. I need some stuff. Nah. So I'm gonna turn the pressure down. Because we pre-treated with the same machine, my pressure is up right now. So right now I'm just gonna turn this back down to, like I said, 1 to 2 as far as pressure. So my pressure is reading at 1. As you can see, my pressure is reading at 1, and I'm gonna knock this thing out like 90 seconds. All right. Meanwhile, we're gonna load up the next shirt. I'm gonna open it for a second here, just to let that, I'm not gonna move the paper, I just wanna open it a little bit. All right, and we're gonna do it again. I like to do increments. Because I feel like if you just leave it down at first, everything is still moist, it leaves that mark. So now it's not done yet, but I'm just gonna adjust a little bit. Like, now I'm gonna press it again for that full 80 seconds. Alright, just doing this auto thing right now. We still got a few more shirts to pre-treat. So this order is 12 shirts. That's what I like about the DTG game. Like, I can do low minimums like this. I can do 1 shirt and don't have to turn anybody down anymore. And yeah, so that was the whole goal. Alright, so it's done there. I'm just gonna send this over. Alright, I know y'all want to see what the finished product look like. If you're excited to see what the finished print looks like, let me know. But here's your finished print. Flip it. This is what the finished print looks like. Again, smash the like button if you like this. Don't nobody break it down for y'all like this, man. Y'all know. Don't nobody break it down like this. I break it down with the details. You feel me? I know if y'all missed that detail like that, let me know. Like, dang, you missed the details. It's like, no. But yeah, this is good. This is looking good. We're gonna put this over to the side. Right, fewer to do. We've only done 2 completed ones. So let's go. Let's move it. Pre-treat some more. I'm just loading up this shirt again on the pre-treat. You see, machine's doing this thing over there. Bam. It's gonna do its thing. Meanwhile, we're gonna pre-treat. Break it down, young blood. Break it down. How did I have this phone in the first place? I don't remember. Oh, because I got it backwards. All right, here we go. Bam. Ooh, I'm falling. I'm falling. Y'all need to give me some tips, man. Some of y'all probably been doing this DTG thing for the longest. I need all the tips, man. All the tips. I'm open to learning. Since y'all don't want to put it on YouTube, send it to my inbox. I need tips on hoodies. I need all the tips. The key here is loading this up correctly, because if you don't load it up correctly, the John don't spray where you want it to spray, right? struggle with one heat press. You gotta keep turning down. Okay, our color layer is done. Our white layer is done over here. So let's see. Get that white. Yep. Multitasking is that's a good trick. Trick. Is that a good real word? It's a good trick. Tricks. I can't even think of what I'm trying to say. It's good to know how to multitask, man. Cause now I'm doing this, like I'm all over the place. You gotta be able to multitask. I worked at McDonald's for years, and we had to multitask. Fries, soda, all that's happening at the same time. All right, so this one here is treated, pre-treated, ready to go. Pre-treated, ready to go. All right. These are our largest. Sometimes I really wish the machine was like this way. If the machine was this way, I'll load it up like a heat press. But this sideways crap is crazy. Just find a way to make it straight. That's the key. You don't want that stuff crooked. Make sure there's no dirt, there's no lint, anything visible. You want to get that down, because you don't want that to lay within the fabric, because that's what the pre-treat is going to do. Help your fabrics lay down. So I just push start, and it goes and spread evenly. Do it again. So I was gonna do this order with DTF, but I'm like, I'm gonna do some DTG. The DTF process is gonna slow me down, especially when I'm doing a video. So I just know I gotta put an extra shirt away, because I got an extra shirt for every size. So I may have printed too many extra larges. I'm gonna pre-treat all of them right now. I actually could have loaded up a second platen. That's what I'm gonna do. Once I pre-treat them, now I can just load them up back to back. Because it's really, I think it's only taking, let's see how long it takes to print, right? I'm gonna show you this one. Let's see how long it took to print that shirt. Right here. So there's the shirt we're printing, Caroline B-Day, the print process. This is how long it took to print that shirt. Yep, 5 minutes and 44 seconds. So 5 minutes and 44 seconds to just for the printing process. All right, that doesn't include the pre-treat. So if you say the pre-treat, once the loading of the shirt, the pre-treating of the shirt, the heat pressing, and then that, maybe you're in about 10 minutes a shirt. That's 10 minutes a shirt. So you gotta do the math there. That's why those DTG shirts cost what they cost, you know, because they're not, like, it takes some time. Like right now I'm wasting time talking, but it's all part of it. I think that's a better angle for y'all. But once you hit that button on the pre-treat machine, it literally pre-treats in like, what, 1 second? So, and then we're going to take a couple more seconds here. Again, I'm going to tack it down the first time. I'm still on that, right now, pre-treating, I'm on pressure number 7. I'm going to take it, I'm going to flip it. I'm going to flip just my paper, not the shirt. Make sure everything is staying flat. You don't want the wrinkles. I'm going to do it again for another 20 seconds. And then we'll see if we need a third time. My goal, maybe next I'll probably do another video. We're going to embroider. Next video we'll be doing some embroidery on some beanies. Alright, so I got these beanies in. I'm just going to test out a few. Probably do a couple Beyond Raw ones. We're almost opened up for embroidery, man. Like right now I'm still getting to the I'm still doing a lot of testing. Y'all know I can't do anything until I go through that testing phase. Okay, so until I let this to the market, I gotta test it. So, but I got the embroidery machine on, so we'll probably hoop this, probably on another video, because this video is just about DTG. So we'll do another video on hooping that embroidery. I'm gonna leave that shirt there. Actually gonna leave that shirt on, and I'm gonna load up another shirt. Like I said, I got a few platens here, so I'm gonna load up the other shirt. I need more work tables in here. I need another work table. But not everything is here yet. I'm gonna do these in sizes and get rid of, I'm just all over the place right now. So it's a medium. Right now I'm just loading up my shirt, making sure everything is still nice and straight. There we go, my shirt is nice and loaded now. We're just gonna swap the platen with this one. Here's our completed shirt. And we'll load up this one. Auto adjust. All right, let's send the next one over. That one needs to be. Oh. All right. Now, if you get a nice little rhythm like this, you're good. I mean, you gotta build a rhythm with this. Now you see I got all the shirts laid out. I can have all of them on the platen, a few on the platens. So this paper has wrinkles in it now. So I gotta like figure out a way to get those wrinkles out, or else they're gonna stay in my shirt. So if you're just joining us, I'm gonna show you out the print process. I walked through this full process already from start to finish, but this is what the print job looks like. Just me multitasking. All right, so it's laying on the white underbase right now. Basically, everywhere there's an image, it's gonna be white. All right, so now this shirt is pre-treated. I'm gonna move it over here. I think we got a few more in here. Might just be one more or two more. Again, this is the Gildan Soft Style. Put one extra away. I always have one extra of each size for screw ups, y'all. So sometimes I mess up and print my extras because I get in my rhythm, but not today. I'll make sure I don't print them extras. So now that it's done with the white, we're just gonna push this button again. It's gonna come and do the rest. And that's my full process, y'all. Again, I just want to let y'all know you can get 50% off on the website. It's going on right now. That's garmentcreations.com. You can find your sublimation paper there. You can learn from our courses on there. Our course right now, the master course, we have a bundle course that has everything that we taught in Heat Press University. And you can get that course right now. That whole bundle is 90% off on the website. Just use the code. What was the code? I don't deal with so many codes. Damn, I can't even think of the code, but you should have got an email if you was on my email list. I know the Black Friday code is BFCM21. BFCM21 on the website will give you 50% off. And the course bundle sale, 90% off, is actually Heat Press University 21. Heat Press University 21 is the code to get 90% off on the website on all of the courses. One bundle. Over 40 hours of content. Different subjects on there. Photoshop, silhouette, affinity design. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But that's about it, y'all. I'm going to turn this live off now and focus on this. I might jump into the Facebook group there for a little bit. All right, so if you want to continue this, I'll catch you in the Facebook group. All right, until next time, God bless y'all. Keep firing up the heat press. And stay connected. Stay subscribed because we got a lot good, dope things coming for y'all. Just working behind the scenes, getting a lot of things situated. Until next time, God bless. I'm out.